What's up, movie lovers? Welcome back to my channel, where we dive into the most epic films in the universe. Today, we're talking about a movie that changed the game. A movie that brought together some of the most iconic superheroes of all time. I'm excited to share with you my thoughts on Avengers Infinity War. This 2018 blockbuster is a wild ride, full of action, drama, and heartbreak. If you haven't seen it, don't worry, I'll try to keep the spoilers to a minimum. But let's just say, it's a must-watch for any Marvel fan. So, let's get started and explore the vast universe of Avengers Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War is directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, the masterminds behind Captain America: The Winter Soldier and Captain America: Civil War. The movie boasts an incredible cast, including Robert Downey Jr., Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, Chris Evans, Scarlett Johansson, and Josh Brolin, just to name a few. The production budget for this film was around $300 million. But it ended up grossing over $2 billion at the box office, making it one of the highest-grossing films of all time. The movie was shot on location in various places around the world, including New York, Atlanta, and Scotland, with a runtime of 149 minutes. Avengers Infinity War is an epic adventure that will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. Now, let's dive into the plot of Avengers Infinity War. The movie starts with a distress signal from the Asgardian refugee ship, which is intercepted by Thanos and his Black Order. Thanos is on a mission to collect all 6 Infinity Stones, which will give him the power to wipe out half of all life in the universe. The Avengers, along with their allies, must band together to stop him. The movie takes us on a journey across the universe, from New York to Wakanda, and from nowhere to Vormir. Along the way, we see some incredible battles, heart-wrenching sacrifices, and unexpected alliances. The movie's plot is expertly woven, with multiple storylines that converge in a shocking and devastating climax. Without giving too much away, let's just say that the ending will leave you speechless and eager for more. Now, let's talk about the characters in Avengers Infinity War. We have a huge ensemble cast, but some characters really stand out. Tony Stark, aka Iron Man, is his usual witty and selfless self, but we also see a more vulnerable side of him as he grapples with the consequences of his actions. Thor, on the other hand, is on a journey of self-discovery, trying to come to terms with the loss of his family and his homeland. And then there's Thanos, the villain of the story, who is both terrifying and sympathetic at the same time. His motivations are complex and nuanced, and Josh Brolin brings him to life in a way that's both captivating and haunting. The characters in Avengers Infinity War are well-developed and multi-dimensional, making it easy to become invested in their stories. Now, let's get into some fun facts and behind-the-scenes trivia. Did you know that the movie's script was written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely, who also wrote the scripts for Captain America: The Winter Soldier and Captain America: Civil War? The movie's famous ending was kept secret from the cast, with only a select few knowing what was going to happen. The visual effects in the movie were created by over 3,000 artists and technicians, who worked tirelessly to bring the universe to life. And, fun fact, the movie's score was composed by Alan Silvestri, who also composed the score for the original Avengers movie. Avengers Infinity War is full of Easter eggs and references to other Marvel movies, so be sure to keep an eye out for those. Now, let's analyze the themes and cinematography of Avengers Infinity War. The movie explores some heavy themes, including sacrifice, friendship, and the consequences of power. The cinematography is stunning, with a mix of sweeping landscapes and intense close-ups. The movie's use of color is also noteworthy, with a bold and vibrant palette that brings the universe to life. One of the strengths of the movie is its ability to balance action and drama, with a narrative that's both thrilling and emotionally resonant. However, some critics have argued that the movie's pacing can be a bit uneven, with some scenes feeling a bit rushed. Overall, Avengers Infinity War is a masterpiece of modern cinema, with a unique blend of style and substance. So, what's the final verdict on Avengers Infinity War? I'd give it a solid 9 out of 10. The movie is a must-watch for any Marvel fan, with a gripping narrative, stunning visuals, and memorable performances. Even if you're not a fan of superhero movies, Avengers Infinity War is a cinematic experience that's not to be missed. The movie's themes and characters are complex and thought-provoking, making it a great choice for anyone looking for a movie that will challenge and inspire them. So, if you haven't seen Avengers Infinity War yet, what are you waiting for? Go out and watch it, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next video.